Happy Kwanzaa. Once again, it's Trey. Habari Gani. Ujima, which means collective work and responsibility. I show up for the work we share. I want to give you this phrase, and I want us to say this together. We rise together. I do my part. Let's say it again. We rise together. I do my part. What this is all about, community is not built by spectators. It is sustained by participants. You cannot be a spectator in your own community. Now, let me, rephrase what that means. Community can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. There's a Greek word that's called, remember how to say it, oikos. Oikos is it's the Greek word for ministry. What it literally means is the network of people around you. When that word was first made, your network was based on proximity. It was based on the people that are closest to you. But in this digital world, we can actually connect with people that are thousands of miles away. We connect with people that are not necessarily close to us. I'll be honest with you. I don't really know my neighbors. I wave at them when I see them, when I take out the trash, when we speak every once in a while. But I don't really know them. I don't know if I consider them to be my direct community necessarily, but I do have a tribe, my tribe of friends, my family, my brothers, my siblings, my parents. Um, that would be considered my community, my coworkers. These are the people that I see all the time. And so you define your own community however you want, but whatever you do, whatever your community you choose, make sure you are an active participant, that you're not just a spectator. I want to give you a scripture from Galatians 6:2. It says, carry each other's burdens, and this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. We have to uphold each other. This is how we can get better together in our community, by supporting each other. So responsibility strengthens community trust. When we uphold our responsibility for our community, now we can trust our community. Um, Everyone has a role, even if it looks different. And if I were to give you a music, a music example, like I like to give, when you are creating a record, you have an artist who is the face of the song. That's really all that they are. And I'm going to explain this as if each of these roles are different people. We know for a lot of artists like myself, like local artists, we are a lot of these roles at the same time. But an artist will have a producer, and a producer's job is to take that artistic creative vision and make it happen. They put it together. They get the right people in place. They, make sure the vision is coming together. They book the studio sessions. They're handling the business of getting this thing executed. Then you have different musicians. You may have a bass player, a guitar player. You could have a lead guitar. You can have a rhythm guitar. You could have a keyboardist. You could have two different keyboardists. You could have string players. We are a part of this beautiful orchestra. And every part is specific, and everyone has a role, even if it's different, even if you are not. Listen, let me tell you this. There are probably 100 different employees that make Beyonce Beyonce. We see Beyonce. We may not always see the other 100 people that make her who she is. The writers, the A&Rs, the executives, the admins, the clothing designers, right? The production assistants, the lighting crew, the sound crew, the audio mixers, the musicians. The list goes on. It may be more than 100 when you think about it, but the list goes on and on. There's a lot of people that make her who she is. Beyonce is not a person. Beyonce is a community. It's a collective. And so we have to be a part of this beautiful community and this beautiful collective. We get a chance to be a part of that. And we also get a chance to define it however we want to. A personal testimony, something that I've been trying to embrace more lately. I've had this mentality that I go to work to go to work. I don't go to work to make friends. And I realized I spend more time with these people than anybody else. Even my students, there is a community that have been built inside my little classroom with all of my students. And the more I embrace that and realize I have a role, and everyone in this room has a role, the more collective responsibility we really have. I even tell my students all the time, hey, your voice is important to this classroom. And when you don't lend your voice, we are missing out. I tell that to my quietest students. And I notice not all of them, but some of them will start to blossom. Really? My input is needed? Yes, your input is needed as well. And so I want to be a person that is an active participant in all of the communities I'm a part of. I want to be a more active participant in my neighborhood, at my job, with my family, with my friends, or what I call my tribe. Shared work produces shared healing. What's interesting about teachers at a school is that the more we talk to each other, the more we realize we're all frustrated about the same things, right? And when we can share that with each other, we can actually also share in with the healing as well. So I want to challenge you. This is my challenge. As you notice, every day I've been giving you a different challenge. First, say our mantra again. We rise together. I do my part. We rise together and I do my part. I want you to think about how you can support someone this week. Think about someone in your community, someone that you share something with. It could be your family, it could be your siblings, it could be your children, your parents, your coworkers, your neighbors, whoever it is. I want to challenge you to at least reach out to one person in your community and say, how can I support you this week? And I'll take it a step further. If you want to think big picture, because really, Kwanzaa comes from the meaning of it is first fruits. This is all about laying your first fruits down to prepare yourself for the new year. So take it a step further and ask someone, hey, how can I be an ongoing support to you for next year, for the entire year, from January 1st to December 31st? How can I be a support to you? Make sure it's something sustainable. Make sure it's something that you can actually do, whether it's, hey, let's plan to get together once a quarter. That's 4 times in a year you got to commit to. Or it's, hey, let's make sure we check into each other about this particular topic that we've both been dealing with. Or, hey, check in with me. I'm trying to make progress on this project. Make sure by this day I've reached this point, or by this day I've reached this checkpoint. And the thing is, it needs to be mutual, or else it's not a community. You should be supporting that person and then share with that person how they can support you. Collective work and responsibility. Habari gani? Ujima. Thank y'all. See y'all tomorrow.